So here's the facts. This is data. I already told you diabetes has grown by 400% in the last 20 years. It's a very short time. Imagine what's going to happen again. And the compound interest that is going to go even higher. So if we know that's true, and then we also track not just diabetes, but we track dementia, arthritis, cancer, hormonal issues, people infertility, people committing suicide. If we track all of those numbers, they're all going up, right? The reason being is because when you experience and you have chronically elevated blood sugar, your body is on freaking fire. And how does the body respond when it's on fire? It starts shutting down. It's like, oh my God, you are abusing me. You're not sleeping enough. You're eating shit. You're, overstressed at work. The body is on fire. And how you can tell? Your skin is bad. You've got low libido. You're tired all the time. You're constantly craving sugar. Your joints hurt. You feel depressed. So your body's telling you, chill the fuck out.
And you can see with a lot of Thai people, they have very bad skin now recently.
And they never used to.
Yeah. And they're breaking out. And I'm assuming it's just from the diet. When we're talking about like the food from their grandparents' age, again, they're using herbs and spices. But now a lot of the food, when you go out, they're using MSG. They're using fish sauces. I'm assuming these fish sauces, like your papaya salads, were still probably part of the dish at that time. Do you have any idea, but what were they using for fish sauce back then that's not these preservative ones we have today?
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, let's take this back a bit. So 100 years ago, we didn't have preservatives. They didn't exist. You may pickle your food, you may ferment your food to preserve it for longer. We didn't have fridges, so we needed ways to preserve. We didn't have frozen, so we had to preserve these ways. Now, that's what we've done. If you go to Asian culture, you'd have a lot of pickled things, kimchi, sauerkraut in Europe, like whatever. I would say the most important thing that we do is eat more real food. That's the first thing. Now, if you still have a bit more processed and you still have a few additives and the body's pretty damn great at naturally detoxifying itself. We've got kidneys to help us. Our liver can repair. The body's pretty damn good, but you've got to give it a chance. What slows down oxidation of cells is antioxidants. That's the word, antioxidant. It stops your body rusting. So provide more foods that are high in antioxidants. Eat less food that is oxidizing. It's very basic. Second of all, as well as eating more real food and decreasing more of the fake food, the main tip, anyone listening to this right now, really, really simple. We are chronically deficient in plant-based fibers. Chronically. People are like, I just don't know what to eat. Eat more plants. Number one. You need to eat more of them and you need more diversity in them. Thailand's food used to be very high and was very high diversity. The gut microbiome needs fiber because the probiotics, the bacteria, eat that. And that's how they multiply. Each bacteria, the good ones in your stomach, in your gut, have different taste profiles. Some need a bit of this, some need a bit of that. So you need diversity. So your first action, before I even talk about depleting yourself and lowering sugar, get your fiber higher. Because it's the fiber that will naturally stabilize your sugar levels. So again, if you go back to nature, fiber exists with sugar in most foods naturally. So think of a fruit. There is sugar, there is fiber. If you think of sugar cane, the big long stick, there is sugar, there is fiber. What we do, society and industry, is we go, fuck the fiber. Takes up too much space, doesn't taste of anything, don't need it. Extract all the sugar, throw away the fiber, and then load you up with it because people get addicted to sugar. It's cheap.
If you enjoyed this content, we're doing 5 clips like this a week. If you want to watch the full podcast, click here.